Lucinda and Molly, welcome to Tomorrow.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very good. Very good.
Really well.
Happy to be here.
Let's talk about Colville. Crafty, intelligent, strong and personal, these are the words that usually are associated with the brands. I'm interested in hearing about personal because you're two people. So how does that work?
It works really well, actually. I can't imagine working alone in anything anymore.
No, I wouldn't want to do it on my own. No, it just kind of... I mean, we'd worked together before, so we understood,
Dynamics.
The dynamics. Otherwise, maybe we wouldn't have gone into business together. But then, I mean, I'm in Milan, Lucinda's in London, but it works very organically. I mean, we're in touch most days, even if it's just a couple of WhatsApps. And then we've now obviously got used to doing Zooms, so that's really good. It's kind of taken our communication to a whole different level, really.
Yes.
It's made it easier in some ways because now, before maybe I'd be calling Lucinda, maybe sending her a WhatsApp. Now we can Zoom and I can show her things. And
Technology is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But also I think, what's amazing is, Molly and I worked together for so long and I think, we have strengths and weaknesses but we're very, very similar in what really ignites our sort of passions and what gets us excited and we always have a lovely time together. It's a very we feed off of each other and we don't have exactly the same taste, but somehow Colville, it is, when we say something like, we're always saying that's very Colville, and it's almost like it's an entity that lives apart from us, even though it's the both of us. It's kind of this creature, this alive thing that feels very directional, and we know exactly, we have the sense of it, and it feels, we go, that's very Colville, that's very Colville. Oh my God, that's so Colville.
Yeah.
And of course we mean it's each other, and we wear it, and we love it, and, we are the customer. But, it lives and breathes.
It's fantastic. I think there are more and more women designing for women, which is high time it happened. And I feel one can sense it, like the woman is beautiful and sexy, yet comfortable. It's like flattering in the right way, like I feel beautiful. It's not only for the others to see it. And so, I really appreciate the fact that it's for an intelligent woman, right? So how would you describe your ideal customer, your ideal woman?
If I'm honest, I don't think there is an ideal woman because I think there's so many different sorts of women that could wear it and there's so many entry levels which you can wear it with that actually, Molly could be an ideal woman, you could be an ideal woman, Tilda Swinton could be an ideal woman, Phoebe Filer could be an ideal woman. No, but what I love about Colville is it can be interpreted in lots and lots of different ways. So there's no kind of ideal woman as such. You can be in lots of different moods and there'll be something for you and you can be a different sort of woman. I think it's a wonderful world where there isn't this ideal person.
But you mentioned women that are, the thing they have in common is strength and personality. And when I look at what you do, you're a veteran from the industry, but you're a startup in a way, it's a very young brand. But when I look at what you do, I see the future of what Mucha has done or the Marni, of before maybe. And are you hoping to take over from this kind of fashion, which I call an intelligent fashion?
We're amongst, beautiful women who do beautiful things for other women. I think what's really helpful doing women's clothing is that we, as Molly said, we do try everything on ourselves. And I think that's hard for a man designer to be completely inhabiting what a woman feels. And I think Molly's point, and I think it's a really important and vital one, and it's absolutely the heartbeat of Colville, is that we live and breathe in these clothes. We move, we run, we touch, we feel, we're comfortable. I think comfort is so underrated.
And modern.
And that we're not looking back at the past, we're not, we're looking into the future, we're looking at the present and, how women want to dress today, which I think is, you want to feel really great in clothes, and I think it's a confident woman. It's a woman who earns her own money, probably. It's, as you say, an intelligent woman. And I think it's a woman who wants to experiment but feel very individual. I don't think it's a takeover, but I think it's definitely something where women leave off and we can, you know, start again with our own brand is incredibly exciting, you know, to be amongst those women.
Another thing I'm very interested about is that your company stands for something and you've been collaborating with people also in different countries. Can we talk about the collaboration a little bit and how they fit into this collection?
We have 3 collaborations going on at the moment. Is the Colombian bags one, and we're working with a tribe in northern Colombia called the Wayu tribe. And basically, they're all made by women. Each one's kind of individual. Even if we give them a size, it depends. You know, maybe one centimetre shorter than the other, and all of them have their signature of the weaver underneath. It's been really good for us, and it's been a really important collaboration. And then we started this season collaborating in Mexico. Yeah. Again, women weaving using a really ancient technique. So we developed the blankets, the cushions and the ponchos. And then another project is also by women weaving these carpets and the poof you're sitting on.
In Turkey?
In Turkey, yeah. And everything's vegetable dyed.
And this craft was dying out.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to bring it back.
Is this your way of being sustainable?
I mean, these are 100% sustainable. I mean, everything's vegetable dyed, it's all organic.
And it shows how it can be very beautiful.
Yeah, we did it right from the beginning, and it feels really the right moment to do it. And also, it is about giving back, but it's also having story. People want to know where their things come from, you know, and they are incredible stories, and it's all women making these products. And
do people find out about these stories behind your products when they come on your website, or?
I think, you know, right from the beginning of Colville, sustainability, upcycling, repurposing was always at the very heart of the start of Colville, and is the kind of thread that runs through everything. And I think these stories, you know, we love to tell them, and we tell them every time we're interviewed about these women. And I think also an important part of Colville is the fact that, you know, we feel very much a collective. We're surrounded with these people that we found, and the relationships that we feel that we're doing a company in a very different sort of a way. And these stories are part of the fabric of Colville.
So what do you think will be the future of being a company in the new world and in the new fashion? And what do you think will happen in fashion? What will people want? How will company behave? Will the fashion system change? What's your point of view?
I mean, the only thing I can probably say as a consumer myself is that you want an authentic product. You want to know where your product came from. Also, for us, I know that it was more about keeping the collection quite small, and you can still achieve the same result. I don't think it's about big volumes. I mean, I hope, and that I know there's been lots of discussions between designers, which was an amazing thing as well about COVID, you know, with the business of fashion, bringing everybody together to talk about sustainability, and that was really beautiful.
But, you know, we've done shows for so long, the two of us. It doesn't feel like the right way forward, the most purposeful with money. You know, it's very expensive to put on a show, and is that the right place to put resources when actually you can do something else and something possibly more relevant to your company? But then we did a film, you know, and we've never done a film before, and that was, you know, on a shoestring and, you know, with a really kind of very little budget, and you have to think kind of in a really amazing creative way yes, out of the box. And I think, you know, with everything that's happened, not only with COVID, but with Me Too and Black Lives Matter, and it's, you know what it's done? It's just like thrown everything up in the air, and shaking down, we can think, you know what, we don't have to do it in those old ways. We can do new ways. Before concluding, talk a little bit about the new collection that you're launching right now. And I think what's exciting about this collection is there's a sort of real, you know, we started with a sort of an attitude of incredible kind of femininity and the joy of movement. And there's dresses that, you know, made of beautiful, heavy, you know, electric blue jersey, lurex that you really want to sort of dance in. And that sort of goes on to the shoes, which are beautiful because they're all made of strips of incredible leather, all different. And they're feminine, and they have a kind of sexuality to them that's very empowering, I think. It feels a very optimistic collection. And you know, the jewellery is incredible. We've really developed the jewellery, and it's beautiful. We've got extreme pieces, but we've also got everyday pieces that are really light. And
so you've just launched e-commerce on your website, so you can tell the stories of your accessories and of your collection better?
It's just a fantastic way for Colville to, you know, push our story across. I mean, it's lovely when different department stores and other brands and other shops and retailers buy Colville and we see how they've interpreted. But it's also really nice for us to have, you know, our own way of telling our stories as well.
Great. I wish the collection all the success it deserves, and thank you very much for being here.
Pleasure.
Thank you.